face-off. So, James, if you would please, tonight's Chronicle, sir.
Last week's was not cut just yet. That will be on the agenda for tomorrow. I know I'm falling behind. Tonight's will be done as well. Typically, when I put the Wisey Chronicle up, I cannot take credit for it. Sometimes it may actually be something, I'll see on TV, or I'll steal a dad joke off of, um, you know, dad threads off of threads. Tonight, I can give full credit to Mike. If you stay on the air for about maybe 2 minutes after we end, since nobody has to be up tomorrow morning, I will give you the backstory on this. Um, and I hope this person's going to see this on the back end before too long. But
Who the hell? Oh, God. So, James, it's entrusted upon me to give the first name in the Wisey Translator. We'll go a little off book here, and I am going to give you the man leading Miami right now in a winning game against Notre Dame, and that is transfer quarterback Carson Beck.
he's doing what he needs to do. They don't need Mario Cristobal does not need him to be Cam Ward. He would like him to be. He's got all the potential to be Cam Ward for this year. He just needs him to be serviceable, and when it comes down to it, he needs him to play just one score better than Cade Klubnik when they meet up later this year. But that's really all that they need. They're Miami's loaded enough as is, and that's all that they need. They need a game manager who does not turn the football over a ton, which is what Carson Beck does.
Well, I mean, last year he had his turnover issues, which is why people in this area have speculated all last year and into this one that he was injured last year playing, especially in that game against Florida.
Well, Mike, your first name in the Wisey Translator tonight had an unfortunate end to his day today. And I'd like to get your thoughts about it. And I'm wondering if you saw it. And that would be Los Angeles Angels outfielder Taylor Ward.
I did not see it. What, it hit the wall?
He hit the wall and was carted off.
I see that now. That's a rough way to end your day. Let's see if it ends his season. As I don't think the Angels are anywhere near a playoff spot. But what a year he's having, dude.
Yeah. Because he hit that metal scoreboard, that fence covered scoreboard in Houston.
Yeah, no, he plays hard. I don't like that ballpark in Houston at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing the photo. It's like he is bloodied the hell up.
Yeah, he is. He is. Having said that, what a year you're having, Taylor Ward. And by the way, I respect the hell out of players who get hurt for playing the game the right way. So speedy recovery. May you get back for the rest of September. Because, September 1st is tomorrow, dude. That's fucking sad.
30 home runs and 94 RBIs puts him in the top 10 in both categories. Yeah, you're right. What a great year he was having.
Anyways, James, your second name on the Wisey Translator for this evening. And I'm going to go here. Your second name is Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott.
We talked about Parsons not getting paid. We talked about Deron Bland getting paid. Talk about the only difference between him and Deshaun Watson is at least he's healthy on the field and can contribute. But that is still a contract that they are going to be riddled with, that they cannot move off of, that they are not going to be able to improve on. And that is going to be, I can't even say it's going to be the move that is going to define Jerry Jones, but it's going to define the Dallas Cowboys over the course of the next 3 to 5 years, because you're stuck with that for the next 3 years, barring any type of major injury, because nobody's going to pick up the tab for that, considering he's already north of he's already on the downside of 30. He's 32 now. Um, Try to get out of it what you can. If Dallas is going to make any type of, I mean, it was something that it was working out at that point that they were going to be able to improve, because we have to admit, as much flack as we give the Cowboys, arguably a top 5 quarterback to receiver combination in football is Prescott to CD Lamb. There's no
Agreed.
argument there whatsoever. Um, but he can't. It's like the Browns with Judy last year. You can't throw to him on every single play because you don't have a whole lot else out there. The Browns at least have some options. A lot of them are unproven. Um, and Dallas is still going to be able to bring guys in. Guys are still going to want to play on that field. Um, but I'm wondering just how many games is Prescott going to win as opposed to Prescott going to lose this year with some of his decision making.
Wrap it up.
Mike, to finish up tonight's Wisey Translator, he called it a career after 15 years, but he hasn't been in the league in the last couple. And I'd like to kind of get your topic. I know we've had him on the show before. Your second and final name in the Wisey Translator tonight is Jeremy Lin.
Lynn's sanity is the only time I watched the Knicks and gave a shit since Patrick Ewing left. He was so good. If he would have had the right opportunities, he could have been a more impactful player in the NBA. But he was on the Knicks. And then they went out and traded for Carmelo Anthony.
Didn't he, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't he step in when Anthony got hurt?
No, he stepped in because they had guards that got hurt before the Anthony trade. So they had a couple of guards that gotten injured, and really for about, and this was about, but it was only about 2 weeks, the Linsanity thing. Him and Amari Stoudemire were running that offense like a machine. Sorry, again, sore. And then they went and traded for Carmelo Anthony and gave Carmelo the team, and that's how it was.
According to ESPN reports, finished his NBA career with averages of 11.6 points and 4.3 assists in 480 games. He played for the Knicks, Warriors, Rockets, Lakers, Hornets, Nets, Hawks, and Raptors, and won a championship with the Raptors in 2019, his final NBA season.